This is the 2015 Can-Am Spyder F3. The Spyder F3 is powered by a Rotax 1330cc Ace high output motor. It's an inline 3-cylinder that is fuel injected and liquid cooled. It makes about 115 horsepower at 7,250 RPM and 96 foot-pounds of torque at 5,000 RPM. Now this is the semi-automatic 6-speed version. It's also available in a 6-speed manual, but this is the semi-auto. It's got smooth acceleration in each gear. You don't have to use a clutch. It uses a paddle shifter like a modern sports car to change gears. Now you can downshift manually to get a little bit more torque if you need passing power on the highway, but if you're just coming to a stop, the Spyder will downshift back to first on its own, which is pretty cool because you can just focus on the ride more than what gear you're in. It also has an eco mode if you're just riding it to work for say, that will remind you to shift sooner for better gas mileage. Now the Spyder uses a single foot operated 3-wheel disc brake, which means that braking is a lot more like a car. The Spyder is incredibly stable. BRP teamed up with Bosch and utilized some automotive technology like anti-lock brakes, traction control, and stability control, which means no, you can't drift it through the corners and you can't do burnouts, but you can corner extremely hard and the trike will stick to the ground like it's on rails. There's some other automotive type features like the electronic power steering and reverse gear. However, the reverse is a lot like the reverse on a 98 Honda 4Trax Rancher. Take a look. You have to, while pressing the brake, push down on the reverse button and shift down into reverse, and then you twist the throttle to move backwards. And don't let it surprise you. It surprised me the first time I twisted the throttle in reverse. The reverse gear is just as fast as the forward gear. So why the Can-Am Spyder? I'll tell you why the Can-Am Spyder. It's about stability. With the 2 wheels in the front, 1 wheel in the back system, you have your power wheel, which is in the back, pushing forward against your control wheels, which means that when you're going through corners, you're going to have a lot more stability than the old school traditional trike, where you have your 2 wheels that distribute power in the back pushing against a very thin contact patch in the front. Now, there's nothing wrong with either version of the trike, but if you're looking for a higher performance machine, if you're looking for something that's going to rip through the corners, I recommend the Spyder over, say, a Goldwing trike. And oh yeah, well, people tell you, oh blah blah, it's not a motorcycle. Well, of course it's not a motorcycle. Look at it. It's the Can-Am Spyder. It's not even trying to be a motorcycle, and if you look at it and you say, oh, I don't know about that, try it. Go and get on a Can-Am Spyder and ride it around. It took me 15 minutes and I fell in love with this machine. And that's the real deal on a real bike for real people. Thanks for watching.